a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Mills, that's a two-pointer. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up 2. Live from the... And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs. We've got Boris Diaw. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Mills. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. Manu Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just, go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in there, too, from my partner there.
Irving double team. Smith the pass to Mozgov. Leonard with the steal. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And Ginobili certainly will go down in history as one of the all-time great 6 men, alongside the likes of John Havlicek or Kevin McHale earlier in his career. I'm throwing out some old-school names for you young bucks.
Irving can't get it to go.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Missing everything.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks.
And Manu, a 2-time All-Star, won 3 NBA titles with the Spurs. An outstanding career for a player drafted 57th back in 1999.
San Antonio again missing. Irving kicks to Love. Lets it go with the 3. The kick out to Irving. Here's the 3. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. Love's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Offensive rebound. Splitter.
There we go.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Smith penetrating. Out to Shumpert. Outside Irving. Shot no good. Great D that time from Green.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm. A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Tim Duncan was checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for Corey Joseph. A switch here also for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Irving with it, averaging 22 points a game. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. Irving attacking. Goes back up. Varejau can't hit.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Irving against Parker. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And Parker, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. Parker's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Get it.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Just get it.
And J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
And, you know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming.
Yeah, damn.
I mean, what is this guy thinking about here?
We can eat some of that food. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader, but he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
And a wide open look for James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. James has got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland. Parker outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Spurs making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now here is Varejao, averaging 10 points per contest. With 2 seconds left. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. The 3rd quarter now beginning. Both sides looking
right
to
now I'm
pull
playing
away in the
against
last
this
half of
dude,
the game.
Kremsicles. He's 95 and
Good
27.
quarter from LeBron. He's got 14 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game. Look out, man!
Keyword appears.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
There we go.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
Irving with a clean look. That ball great assist by Love.
Let's get it.
And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Parker's shot is off.
Go.
Popovich back in the 70s toured Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union with the U.S. Armed Forces team. He speaks Serbian and Russian.
Yeah, you know, no surprise that, Kevin, given his experience abroad, that he helped make the Spurs real trendsetters as far as international scouting.
You heard me?
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. In fourth, the Spurs.
That shit don't even sound
The main
right.
factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Will it go? They get it back. Here's
That shit out here,
Splitter.
man.
Mozgov with the block.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Irving,
Let's get it.
good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Green kicks to Splitter. Feeds it to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. And
Yeah,
there's
man.
the call on James. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Green. And it's Joseph in for Parker.
Go.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Looking now at some numbers for Timofey Mozgov. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. 4th in field goal percentage, 10th in blocks, and in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on, you don't take bad shots, and you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
They get it again. With the clock winding down.
Let's get it.
And he jams it with authority.
Rising high and punching it down. And you know he loves having that much of a height advantage. He's got so much confidence there.
Come on,
As the
Tony, talk what
playoffs
you
near,
got,
let's
bum.
take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Golden State.
Let's get it.
And, of course,
Come
the
on, Tony.
Wizards. They're tied right now.
You 95-27, man. Gonna go out like this, man. I believe in you. If you lose, man, you're gonna be my 192 PS4 victim.
Just
sounds
over
good, man.
2.5
They don't
minutes
have a nice
gone
ring
by
to
here
it.
in the second half. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Spurs
Yeah,
coach
they're
Greg
pretty
Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Thunder coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him,
come
quote,
on,
the
bitch.
best
Let's
coach
uphold
in
that.
any sport ever, and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris.
Shit.
And
Look
LeBron
at that.
asked who would
That's
be on
insane, don't they?
his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats,
That's
Steve.
insane.
He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
That was so
Hard to
pretty.
argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
Get on.
And Joseph kicks to Bellinelli.
Brett.
The tray. Here's Splitter.
Shit out here, bitch.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Get out here with that
Obvious
trash,
foul.
man.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Oh, you made it
And the
quick, though.
Spurs with some changes. Boris Diaz checked
Slow roll
in
it,
for
slow roll
Duncan.
it, slow roll it.
Ginobili comes in for
Slow roll
Leonard.
it.
And it's Mills in for Joseph. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Shumpert. That drops.
That drops, bitch.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys,
get
Steve.
it.
Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Smith kicks to Irving. James outside.
Excuse me.
And 2 free
He quitting. What?
throws coming up as he misses that one.